So Andy,
Yes.
we go way back, way before Nashville.
I remember seeing you at Bamboozle the first time. I was like, oh yeah, she's amazing.
What? That's so crazy.
That
I
was
thought,
it.
because I know you're from Atlanta. I thought maybe it was in Atlanta, but that was
I mean,
probably,
it may have been.
It could have been.
Honestly, never know. I'm sure running around that scene, we were always crossing paths back
Yeah.
in the day. Like, once you kind of get into the community, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I mean, you've had so many hits. Like, it's pretty cool to see somebody who's come from a rock band, you know, toured in a van, done the grind,
Full grind.
full grind,
Oh, yeah.
and has ended up in Nashville. And you know, I think it's really cool that we have this history of having the similar sort of upbringing, but then, you know, we're both here and we're working together again. It's like full circle. This song is really special because of obviously the song itself, but seeing you perform it here at Tin Roof was like 5 years ago, I want to say.
Yeah, I think so. It was like a Monday night writers round.
Yeah. And I knew you were playing it, so I came because I wanted to see you play. And the song spoke to me so much that night, but it also just was cool to see you up there doing it. You had a few hits under your belt at that point, and you were playing this like amazing song that nobody's heard yet. And I was just like, I want to be part of his journey too. Like, I want this song. So I was like so excited when you said it wasn't on hold yet.
Yeah, I honestly think that was the first time I ever played it anywhere for anybody.
Really?
Like, we had just written it when that round happened, and I was thinking before I got here, I was like, I want to try a few new things. Like, it'll be a great opportunity to just see what people are reacting to and everything else. And I just literally on a whim decided to play that one.
Seriously?
And
That's
literally
crazy.
on a whim, you showed up, and I remember you coming up to me afterwards being like, I love that.
Yeah.
Like, would you be okay if I considered recording it? And
That's crazy.
I was just like, wow, it's like I've known Cassadee forever, but this is still like a Nashville like fairy tale. That's the first and only time it's ever happened for me.
Really?
Yeah, and you know, it took, I mean, the show was 5 years ago, and it took almost 2-3 years before you and Corey went in and recorded it. He told me, I think he was like, hey man, like me and Cassie are going in and recording your song, and I was like, you must be wrong, man, because I don't think she's got like anything of mine right now. And he was like, no, the song I've been good, and I was like, no way, that's amazing.
I've just had it in my back pocket for a long time because when I first heard it, I was like, wow, this is a beautiful song, it's a hit. But then when it was time to cut the record, so much has changed, and you know, like, I was with the same person for 7.5 years, so going through that breakup, it brought me even closer to I've Been Good. I'm glad I didn't cut it back then, because playing it live and recording it, I don't think I would have had the same emotion, because I wouldn't have fully understood the emotion behind it. And then going in to cut the record, I think the way that all came about, I had like 6 songs that I recorded, and they were all sort of up-tempo and happy, and 1 or 2 were like a little sad, but I needed like gut-wrenching songs, like 2 gut-wrenching songs, and one of them is If My Heart Had a Heart.
Yep.
And then I just like dug through, you know, the songs that I had, and I came across I've Been Good, and I was like, you know what, I wonder if this is still up for grabs. And I played it for Corey Crowder, and he lost his mind. He's like, are you serious? You've had this just in your back pocket? What?
I love that.
He was freaking out. And that was like, I think I texted you when we were listening to the demo.
Yeah.
Because he was like, text him now. Like, make sure it's still available.
And that demo I sent you was so not finished, but
it got the point across.
It got the point across, and like, I'm just glad it stuck with you like it did. It's amazing.
Yeah. Well, you know what's cool is I think hearing it in person was the best possible way for me to be introduced to the song, because I also heard people reacting. Like when you sang that last line of the chorus, I've been good at saying I've been good, there was a roar. Like, I don't know if you remember the reaction, but it was palpable. People were freaking out. So I've always written, like from my old band to now, I've always written my own stuff, but when I came to Nashville, that was really the first time I started cutting outside songs.
Yeah.
And it was a little scary to me because I had been so used to doing things a certain way, but like there's just too many good songs in town to not listen and not open yourself up to that. And so I've Been Good was one of those songs that I wish I wrote, and that's like why I cut it.